So in this video, I wanted to address a question that was recently posed to me. What do I think about the current proposal to build a border wall along the southern border of the United States of America? My first feeling is that it's a ridiculous idea. It is ridiculous because the main argument and points in support of building a wall and making great efforts to stop illegal immigration are the financial ones. Basically, the argument is that these illegal immigrants come in, they take jobs, they take resources, they don't pay taxes. Along those lines are the main points of argument. So my response to that is, that's your own doing to the United States government. You created the system the way it is, that those things are going to be affected in that way by illegal immigration. So rather than try to build a wall and fucking imprison us inside that wall in the meantime, why don't you consider the obvious logical solution? Get rid of the stupid income tax that we have, and rather than tax people on their income and expect them to honestly divulge that information to you, tax people at the point of purchase, at the point of spending money. Tax everyone when they spend their money. It's not the government's business how much money someone makes. It's impossible for them to keep track the way it's currently structured. And that's the main point of argument. So if you take that stupid part of the whole equation out, what are you left with? What are the reasons why we need to fight against immigrants coming in? What are the reasons why we need to build walls? Don't tell me it's because of crime. Crime happens. Americans commit more crimes than the illegal migrants that are here in this country. By far. By far. Most of them want to come here because they currently are in very bad situations in their native countries. That's it. The same reason all of your ancestors migrated here at some point or other is the reason that they want to now come themselves. So there's no reason to hate people or to think that they're competition, that we're all in competition with each other and the resources aren't enough. That's not true. That's not true at all. And the second part of that, referring to the jobs aspect, people worry about jobs. There's not enough jobs for Americans already. You're going to allow all these people to come in? My answer to them is, the Americans are not willing or not capable to do the jobs that the illegal immigrants are, then that's on them. That's on them. I prefer to have the migrant who is able and willing to provide for himself and his family by taking whatever employment is available to him than the fucking American who thinks he's hot shit because of his education and he's too good to get dirty and do manual labor. So there's the answer to that part. You can't be competitive, then you're out. I'd rather take the guy who can contribute to the whole entire machine of a country that we are. So I don't see any point in building a wall. And to those that support that wall, remember, that same wall, that same cage that's going to keep people out is going to keep us in. And I don't want anything to do with any cages. I don't believe in that. I do not believe in that. And I do not support at all the current trend in treating these migrants in a harsh and bad way, acting like they're at fault for wanting a better life for themselves and their families. And to those people who have that position, I'm sure it only applies when it's someone else. But when it applies to you, you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. And a lot of people just don't like the fact that many of these migrants that are coming over here are more willing and able than what we currently have within the country already. So again, to sum up, the wall is a stupid idea. Very stupid idea. I don't support it. And rather than worry about the resources that the illegal immigrants are going to take from Americans, think about changing the way you collect tax. The current form of taxation is ridiculous. It is ridiculous, and government is in our fucking lives in every sense. And I cannot understand how people are in support of that. So, to the wall, no wall.